Welcome back to the stream, my wolf pack. Oh! I always feel like that's too high for my vocal cords. But you gotta do it higher, right? It'd be weird if it was low. Anyway. So, my computer crashed, or the game crashed, or something, and it wouldn't let me do anything or click anything. But it should all be working now. We're just gonna continue on from where we left off. I'm going to do like a this is the story thus far sort of deal though. As we're getting into this here. So for one, don't worry about my random saves. Um, so stamina is I decided to test out a concept where you play through the game while only leveling up one stat, and that stat that I chose was stamina. So I started as a bandit who has the highest stamina starting class, starts at 14, and just leveled up stamina until it soft capped at 40, and you can't get any more stamina. And it was pretty interesting being restricted to that. I don't know if I'm actually going to do a stream of something like that. But, yeah, we can delete that one. This one. I told Rye about this one. This was where I decided it would be a good idea. Only to use bows and crossbows. And try and play through the game that way. By the time I got to the Asylum Demon, I figured out how stupid that was. And it was... I decided not to continue on. But I did get through the Asylum in 12 minutes, and I died once, too. Using a bow only. I just didn't attack any of the little enemies and just used all my arrows. I think I started at 30 arrows once I picked up the bow. And I used... I went down to like 13 arrows, so he's like 17 arrows on the boss. They actually did quite a bit more damage than I expected. I think they did like 25 damage each, and the boss only has something like 200 health or something. It's not a large amount of health. It's probably more than that. But I think they did something like 25 damage each, and yeah, I was able to take down the boss pretty well. That one, those names that we came up with, you and I, or yeah, you and I deleted those because I was using those for my Asylum speedrun training, so I just delete them as soon as I finish them. I don't keep them because it's just speedrun practice. And you already know I have that character, and I also just explained it. I typed a lengthy message to you about why I have a character named that. Anyway, so these are the actual stream characters, and we're gonna continue on with Catalea. I like how you all are so perplexed. Okay, so we're gonna hang out here, and I'm just gonna go against this wall, and then, there we go. There's a good view. It's of Riley's favorite thing. Hold on, I'll make it easier to see. There we go. So the story thus far, there is a curse upon Lordran, and it's a curse of the undead. And this is I don't actually even fully understand the story, honestly, but this is as far as I understand it. And so, it is prophesized, and I guess it's prophesized that a chosen undead will come along to break the curse, and they will do that by defeating Lord Gwen, who is I guess residing over the curse. He's the Lord of Cinder. And the prophecy is that the chosen undead will come along and take Lord Gwen's place and rule justly, I guess, over... And a new age... Well, the fire is dying, and a new age of fire will be born anew. And it currently is in an age of darkness, I think, is the issue. And so we want to dispel the darkness by linking the flame and taking Lord Gwen's place. So that's the overall goal of the game. Catalea like that. And so far, this dude over here. Oh, is that why you were saying that? Well, it's sort of hard to see them, so there you go. Yeah. Anyway, so this dude over here, who is not here anymore because I think I killed him. Anyway, there was a dude over here. I always forget his name. I think it's the Crestfallen Soldier, the Crestfallen Warrior, something like that. Anyway, so he sits there. He tells you if you talk to him. I don't know how to do a Spanish accent off the top of my head. I have to hear it, probably. Jellycat? You have plenty of boobs, babe. So yeah, he told us... You're distracting me, yo, from my storytelling. So, the Crestfallen Warrior dude, he told us that to break the curse, we have to go and ring 2 bells. One up above, in the tower, in the chapel. I don't actually remember what it's called. And then one far below in Blighttown. So we did that. Had some fun with that. Then... They're called the Bells of Awakening. It awakened 2 things. Well, it awakened 1 thing. Well, it triggered a giant dude to pull up the gate to Sen's Fortress. But it also triggered this dude to wake up. Who, if you, after ringing the first bell, come to this area, which has water in it, or had water in it, then you'll hear snoring from this dude. Currently, he's awake, but if we leave the area for long enough, I think he falls back asleep. He's awake currently and hasn't fallen asleep yet because we think we just talked to him for the first time. So I think if we leave the area and come back, he'll be asleep. So anyway, we talked to him. And he told us that we have to go to Anorlando, which was the birthplace of Lord Gwen. And that we need to meet his daughter Guinevere, and she'll give us the key to beating Lord Gwen, or to finding Lord Gwen, rather. Because he's locked behind a door. He's locked himself in. And so to be able to get to him, we have to get something from his daughter. And so that's our current goal of our quest, is to go and find his daughter in Anorlando, and that we had to go through Sen's Fortress to do that, which we did. We went through Sen's Fortress. We have Havel's ring, right? Yeah, we do. Oh no! Fudge and open it already. That just sounds really cringy. Yeah, I mean, just imagine a hangnail and then put it in that context. Wait, what, Rye? We're gonna put our clothes back on now. Alright, so we need to make our way back to Anorlando. Or to where we're going to go to Anorlando. We were almost to Anorlando, but then I went back to get some stuff. Which we'll need. One of the things that we got that we'll need is the Peculiar Doll, which is in Keys for a reason. It's a strange doll in a strange dress. There was once an abomination with no place in this world, and she clutched this doll tightly. Eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. So we need that to get to a specific place that is going to be very beneficial to us. Last time we also got 2, well, like 4 sorceries, but 2 that we are targeting, which is Firestorm and Chaos Storm, which will help us in the future here in a minute. And then Combustion, Great Combustion, because I needed some way to be able to deal with enemies up close when they charge right at us. By the way, speaking of, I'm going to attune this. I guess I'll take off a Great Heavy Soul Arrow. so that we can attune Great Combustion, because I want a way to be able to deal with things up close when they charge right at us. And Combustion, here, I'll demonstrate it for you. It's a close flame. So yeah, that's why I bought those two. What daughter's name again? Guinevere? Guinevere is her name. Yes, it's Guinevere, daughter of Gwyn. And his son's name is Gwendolyn, brother of Guinevere. Gwendolyn, son of Gwen, yeah, I know. Okay, I'll peel that, babe. Anyway, so that, yeah, that's our story, that's our quest. Here we go. We also have a level 10 Pyromancy Flame, so we'll actually do a good amount of damage. Like, we can one-shot these guys pretty well. I wonder about... I want to see when he's guarding. Like, I want... Guard. Darn it, he stopped guarding. I want to see how much damage you do through the shield. Gwendolyn's a common name. In, fantasy especially. Or Guinevere, sorry, is what I meant to say. Gwendolyn, not as common, but Guinevere, yeah. It's the name of, King Arthur's true love in the King Arthur stories. How do you spell it, though? Because the typical spelling is, Guinvere. In this game, I believe it's spelled like her father's name, which is Gwynevre. Veer, yeah. Gwyn. Do you spell it Gwin? Because that's not a common spelling, although it seems like it should be. So yeah, we are like completely out of souls because we like just spent everything on these spells. I almost actually fell. Oh no. Oh crap. I got stuck on the cage. I should probably just kill those dudes so that doesn't happen. I thought they would get hit by the swinging blades. I mean, you can actually lure them into the swinging blades. Apparently, they're smart enough not to just get hit by it on their own. Also, did you see this place like load when we loaded back in? You actually can see it load. That's pretty cool. I was alive. No, I'm not. Her skin is so dark because she already has dark skin when she's human. So when she's undead, it's just so dark. That actually hit her. Why did that do more damage? Was it because of the angle? Did more damage than on the shield before. What did you do to your teeth? I like how you actually cared enough to correct that, babe. That makes me love you a lot. Okay. I want to sit at this bonfire. Is there an item here? No. Can't figure out where I'm going. I'm going this way. See if I actually do any damage to these giant armor peeps. You'll see what I mean. There's like giant suits of armor that are like the next enemy, the first enemy we meet in the next area. And I think though that they're probably actually just giants, like giants who are undead, who are hollow. That's what they call you when you go undead, because when you're hollow, you go like insane. Essentially, that's why all these dudes are attacking us, because they've gone hollow. Anyway, so I think there's just like giant hollow peeps, and they're actually not just empty suits of armor, but they're actually giant peeps. Anyway. I have never seen this cutscene with the Pyromancy Flame, so I'm gonna use the Pyromancy Flame. Our hand isn't glowing. I wanted our hand to be glowing. Well, Rye, there's your motivation. Alright. So we're now gonna come upon I like how the Pyromancy Flame doesn't even try to do physical damage, just like, we're just gonna do... Also, here's something funny. The Pyromancy Flame scales with intelligence for its fire damage, I think. I think the magic adjust is just by upgrading it. But it scales with intelligence for its fire damage, which you do by punching with it. Because you can punch with it like this. It's like you can do this with this. It's fine. Anyway, these are the suits of armor I've been talking about. So we're going to shoot this guy. And we actually do quite a bit more damage than I expected. Oh, we got hit by the end of that. Alright. It's better to roll the side of these dudes, but apparently that's not happening on these stairs. Oh no! We die at the same time, so I don't get those souls. Alright, let's try this again. Did you all enjoy the random bats coming to take me away? Why'd you delete that, Rai? Don't tell me it's because of a typo. That entire message. By the way, why I was running to that wall for a while was because I was looking at chat. I already saw that cutscene, so we can skip around it. That dude's just gonna be content to sit there in case we want to go back. I'm gonna try the great heavy soul arrows this time. So I think I have enough time with this dude to cast these. Or not. Keep saying the shield. I knew if it was the shield slam, there's nothing I could do about it. Oh my god, the shield. I'm just gonna use my Great Chaos Fireball. Unless I realize I should probably heal. These dudes just have giant shields, which is really obnoxious. And no, I don't really have enough time to cast Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Before his shield comes back up. Y'all's parents are just terrible. I was like, I should trigger just the one. Realizes I have sorceries. AKA ranged attacks. I just have no defense. I hate not having any defense. Well, I'm about to pick up Havel's armor, so That'll give me some defense. You can be put on your family member's insurance, even if you're 18. So you want to definitely stay on their left side. I kept trying to stay on their right side, because I tend to want to roll to the right side of enemies for some reason. But, not a mimic. I know there's a mimic on the other side. There's also a bonfire, like, right here, because apparently they think you'll have major trouble with these suits of armor, so they want to put a bonfire right here. Oh, the insurance is cheaper than paying for the actual procedure. Can't quite level up yet. Alright, I have a feeling Inner Londo is going to be kind of difficult with this setup. Do I have any souls? But apart from the core of an Iron Golem. I'm about to get a few more souls, so should be fine. I guess I'll put fire bombs on here since I have 10 billion of them. Also, here's a Firekeeper.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anorlando, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you. What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling. The bonfires attended by the keepers are special. They are linked to one another, and their flames never die. Yet never shall the keepers of these flames meet. If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for. If you require rest...
Alright, oh, by the way, I turned the game volume up because I turned my desktop volume down so the game wouldn't be so loud for me. So let me know if the game's too loud, in comparison to my voice, and if you can hear me. Like Carol just talking about teeth and stuff. Completely irrelevant to the stream, but I understand you. Want to talk about stuff, help out. Alright. I was way too late on casting that. Crap, I woke the other one up. Where's the other one ahead now? There we go. Hello. That would hit me. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you can just like roll through everything in this game. I need another one. She's like you, Rye. Oh, okay. So this thing is this thing has a crap ton of health. Oh my god. Why does it do so much damage? Okay, I need the Great Chaos Fireball. It's faster for the amount of damage that it does. Actually does more damage. It must be like resistant to sorcery or something. Alright, well we dealt with that. Alright, we're gonna go back at the bonfire. Refresh our spells. And level up, actually. We're getting close to the spot where we can farm a whole bunch of souls. I don't know, I guess I just up intelligence. Keep increasing the damage of my catalyst. I love you, baby girl. I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, so we have this thing. You're gonna try and wreck us. Which apparently we cannot hit from that range. Okay. We don't do the worst damage ever, but this has a decent amount of health, this thing. I think we switched to Great Heavy. Somehow I didn't get hit at all there. I'm just magic. Ooh. Ooh, you like that, don't you? Mm-hmm. I didn't even know these things could shoot lightning. Apparently that's what happens if you try and zone it too hard. Alright. We got in the heavy soul arrows. Took it down. Glows with the little green glow. Yes, fuzzy blanket will help. The green glow is because of my shield. My shield increases my stamina regeneration. So that's why I'm going green. I always say if this was a mimic they put on this ledge, they would just be beyond evil, because trying to battle a mimic on this ledge, oh my god. That would be horrible. But developers of Dark Souls are not unfair. Even though this game is like unfair Souls. Okay, we made it. Okay, these guys aren't too difficult. I'm gonna save my great combustions for up on the ledges. So we're gonna have to go and traverse that. Yeah, this is arguably the hardest part for us here. Because we're gonna have to try and traverse this with sorcery, so I'm gonna end up switching to combustion here. Luckily the gargoyle I don't think comes back. Is not a respawning thing, so I'm gonna try and target this as soon as I can. This dude's gonna be unfair. Oh, never mind. This is gonna be easier than I thought. These soul arrows have enough force to just knock them off. That's sweet of you, Zane. Sorry I probably can't look at the chat during this very much. Because, well, look what I'm trying to do. Okay. Those knives do a lot of damage to me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I'm okay. Okay. Got pretty well torched there. Alright. So on this next part, I'm going to try not to get totally destroyed by an enemy. Which is on this bridge right here. I should be able to run to the bonfire before it aggroes and tries to kill me. If I just push this again. Oh god. It is right there. Whoa. That was weird. Please allow me to get to the bonfire. It can follow me down here, I'm pretty sure. But it's not. Okay, I'm good. Alright, we're good now. It should have reset the position. Ring of Sun's Firstborn is something we actually probably want to use. Never mind, it boosts miracles. I thought it boosted all magic, it's just miracles. Okay, it's not something we're gonna use. We are going to... So you have the Cuddle Queen sized fuzzy blanket? Now we're gonna run up here, and that gargoyle that was trying to kill us a second ago, sort of, didn't really attack her. Oh my god, never mind. Never mind. Just decided to follow us down here. Apparently, Great Chaos Fireball is overpowered, though. We got, like, all the gargoyle stuff. Okay. We're just using Great Chaos Fireball. What's GoFundMe? Like, I need this thing. Will you donate to me? And are you saying yes to the Cuddle Queen size fuzzy blanket? Actually, I want the black iron set. That's what this is. It's okay if I die here. Although I do want those souls. But I won't have to stop to pick up anything this time. But the black iron set actually is something I want because I have very low defense right now, and I don't have any gear that actually gives me higher defense. But we have 104, and we're only using 19.6 of our 104 carry weight. And that gargoyle won't come back, which is nice. And we can use it to 25 and still light roll, which is my goal, is to light roll because we're playing a ranged build. So we need to be able to stay out of reach of the enemies, which means being lighter and faster. But yeah, anyway. So we're going to try not to get killed by this dude this time. We got kind of wrecked a little bit by his knives. Also, I'm going to let my stamina regen a bit. And examine. Alright, this is the place we're going to be for probably the rest of this stream. There's a picture of the painted world. And look, we're in the painting. Woohoo! Painted world of Ariamis. This was the painted world that the description on the doll was talking about. And this is the best soul farming place in the game. There are a couple other ways to farm souls, but this one's the best one. You can get the most souls here. There are other things we could have to increase the number of souls, but we can't really get those things. One of the things... Oh, I think we can get... Yeah. We could. But it would be difficult. More difficult. Also, I think I've killed, like, all the mimics I've come across so far. And, are there any respawning mimics? I don't know. There might not be. Actually, there's mimics in Anor Londo. So if we wanted to, we could continue on ahead a bit. But the issue is we can't really come back here until we're almost all the way through Anor Londo, where I've completed it. Otherwise, we can come here now. So we're just going to be here now. And we're going to level up. This is where we're just going to start power leveling, like, everything. So we can get some more dexterity. I'm actually upping dexterity here will probably make it easier if we up dexterity first. Because we're going to not even be using... We're going to be using pyromancies. We're not even going to be using sorceries, so the intelligence wouldn't really help. We're going to be using Firestorm and Chaos Storm. I'm just going to start leveling everything. We need Vitality, for sure, because we have very low health, and not very good armor. Speaking of, I'm going to immediately, like, upgrade my armor set. So cool. Black iron armor is very good. 68. Much of an improvement on 26. What else can we wear? 40. Definitely an improvement on the 13. And we're already medium rolling. Just with those two pieces of armor. So, We actually probably don't need to worry too much about armor in this place. We probably only need a little bit. So I'm probably just gonna go with something like the, Also, it'll be really obnoxious with the sound of the snow. And of, Can we wear both? Can we wear those? No. That's 40. That's 40. For some reason, gauntlets and, like, boots tend to be identical in this game. I don't know why, but they just tend to be. $20. And I guess we'll wear it like this. 21. There we go. We can light roll with that. So yeah, we just got the black armor set, which is a lot of defense. We're gonna find out our exact set later, but for now, I'm just sort of like, whatever works. But definitely we'll be able to have more defense. I think it's just with the black iron gauntlets. That's just 40 defense on gauntlets, which is like a lot. But of course they weigh a whole ton. Ton is kind of like literal, actually. Yeah, I think that's all we need to do to set up. So here's the farming method. First off, we need to go open this gate, which I'm just gonna like run past everything. Then there's these dudes who are mean. Can we survive this fall? Yeah. So we're just gonna open this gate, and this is our soul farming path. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck! Someone needs to move. I got stuck between the doors in these two hollows. That's fine. Just annoying. Leave the poor girl alone. Didn't stop your stream. Computer crashed, so sort of. I wonder if it's just gonna continuously lag this part out. Anyway. We're gonna ignore that, dude. Also, that did a ridiculous amount of damage. Oh my god. Did half my health bar. Oh, we're gonna, like, run around these dudes. I went too far and they noticed me. So. This is our farming method. As you saw just from that last one. I actually am going to equip one more thing. But yeah, we get like about 8,000 souls, I think, 8,500 souls from this farming method per minute-ish. About a minute. Alright, I'm going to attune on to this Great Chaos Fireball as well. Why that spear didn't hit me? So this casting time will get shorter as we level up our dexterity. That's why I was just gonna level up dexterity for a while. I'm not seeing it lag. I was kind of expecting it to lag because the storm is kind of worthy of lag. It lags on the Xbox, of course, because it's the Xbox, but I'm not really seeing this lag, so. What did you just send me, Gracie? Is it your Cuddle Queen blanket? I actually meant to use Great Chaos Fireball there. Oops. Nice that it's not deciding to lag. What is that? What did you just send me on Snap? It doesn't look good, whatever it is. Ow. Oh my god. That's really not good. Hey, how long have I been streaming? Can someone check? Can I see your fuzzy blanket, though? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Hope I didn't just, like, trigger someone to come after me. I think there's someone there, but they're like an invader or something. So it's been like a few minutes and we've already got 28,000 souls. So yeah, very good soul farming method. So we're gonna keep going to dexterity. Oh, I can go again. I'm going to dexterity. Just to cast spells faster. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. I actually have some poise now. With the gauntlets. 33 poise. That's probably like all from the gauntlets too. Okay, never mind. I'm not getting the... Oh. I get poise from everything except for the hard leather. Which I'm wearing only because the other armors are metal and they make metal like clang clang sounds. And running across with the snow noises and the clang clang sounds over and over and over again. It's fine if you actually like need the armor, right? But you're doing that when you're farming, it's just like, yeah. If it actually gets too annoying, I could just turn the game sound off. If you wanted. Oh, I thought there was another one somewhere. I'll have to read your comments in a sec, Rai. Whoa, you just massively spammed comments. Well, good for you, Rye. Also, tell me if what I'm about to is overkill. Is that overkill to use that fireball on that one dude? The poise actually really helps. What? I got killed in like 2 hits? I only got hit like twice. I really have terrible defense. I'm gonna take off my catalyst. I also need to sit back at the bonfire because I accidentally used a storm I didn't need to. And I'm gonna see if I can wear like this. No. How about this? Okay. I mean, it's a weird looking helmet with the rest of that, but that'll give me some more defense. This is 5.9 and it has better defense than this, which is 6.6. Of course it was fun to do. It's a giant fireball in your face. It's still not that much defense. Might not even hit. Okay, it does hit. You can do it now. This is just farming. You're not really missing anything. Like, I'm just gonna be doing this for a while. This is just soul farming. I'm gonna be doing this the rest of the stream. I'm just leveling up stats. We're doing the same thing over and over again because it gives me a ton of souls. Does this not one-shot them? Does if I actually hit them. I'm used to my Pyromancy Flame being like Ascended +5, which is much more powerful than this normal +10. Also, if you deal more damage than enemy's health bar in one hit, then it also gives you like 20% of soul absorption, as well. It doesn't actually like hit him if I'm right next to him. I think it hit both of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten that many souls. It's nice that I can take like one hit through my poise. It still deals like a ton of damage to me, but still nice. I actually want to be light though here, not necessarily for needing to like roll, but just to run, because I'm running back and forth and it would take longer if I'm more than obviously light. Thank you for telling me what my stream time is. Hey, what about me? I think I should be the adorable one. Why do only the guys get to be adorable? Also, if you knew them like me and Raidu, you wouldn't think they're as adorable. Yay. Yes, we can see your name, Zane, by the way. Silly. Also, Zane knows who you are, for sure. Because he's seen our antics in the streams. What's that face, babe? Alright, we're 54,000. So we can level up some more. I'm gonna see if there's like a medium cap out for the speed of casting spells. I don't think so. I think it continues to just go up at the same rate until it hits 45, in which you cannot cast spells any faster after 45. Thank you, Sodon. I'm probably just gonna put it up to like half cast speed or something. I don't know. I'll probably put it up to like 20 and then start leveling up the other stats. Oh no. Accidental punch. I want to reverse hollowing just for the fact of being more pretty. There we go. Them legs, though. What's half 45? Like 23? Yeah, we'll put up to like 23. It's actually like 22.5, but close enough. Riley's been wanting to play with my hair for a long time. Do we have the rate of kindling? I think it would be in keys. Not probably in here. I don't think we've killed Pinwheel yet. How much endurance do I have? Don't I have like 28 or something? 23. Oh, it's entombment. Endurance is 18. So Don's speaking in third person a lot. This is interesting. I got them all but 2. It's possible just to get them all in one spell if you're in the right position. Just still the most silly armor setup. Yeah, I'll just let him run after me. Oh, the lava pool killed him. The Chaos Storm is a little better because it leaves lava pools. I think otherwise they're the same. Chaos Storm is a little harder to get, I guess. Although you don't need 30,000 souls, you need 30 humanity, so yeah. I thought that's what you were trying to say, Rai. Just saying. I don't agree with that plan. Oh, that makes more sense. Still don't necessarily agree with that plan. Every time it's just satisfying. And laggy a bit. What we can also do here is get souls for spells and things too, which we'll probably do after we clear Anor Londo, because otherwise it could be kind of difficult to hold on to all those souls. We'll probably come back here after that. What should we go up in? Probably should start cranking the vitality, since we're low in that stat. Also probably going to switch to Great Combustion from Great Chaos Fireball, because Great Combustion can also hit multiple enemies, and it it's a little easier to use for this farming. No one there. Actually takes a couple of blasts from that to kill him. Interesting. Are we gonna go to 7 or 8 health bars? The total number of health bars in this game is 14. Which bothers me. I feel like it should be like 15. It's just 14. I'm starting to get more pricey now to level up. I got closer that time. I think I cleared out more dudes. But I agree that people need to be taught how to treat Riley, because no one knows how to treat Riley correctly. Okay, so I'm starting that, like, right as I clear that chain thing. That seems to do pretty well. Just one left. Okay. 7,000 souls. Zane gets it, Sodon. Calm down. Pyromancies just like to cause lag, is that it? I'm seeing a ton of lag. I don't know if you're seeing it on screen. On stream. It wouldn't be like stream lag, it would be game lag. I keep hitting them into me with the Pyromancy columns. Flame columns. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, this is not too exciting, but allows us to get much more level ups. Why does it crack you up when you use the word farming? That's the term for it. When you farm in video games, it's where you're getting a whole bunch of them. Typically used to reference some sort of item or something. Or currency, in this case. Well, that's where the term is derived from. Farming, as in that sort. Oh my god. Destroyed my head with his sharp piece of metal there. What's the Pokemon reference? Oh, that's what Sodon said. Yeah. I think she gets it, Zane. I don't get exactly what you're trying to say, Soda. I'm sure it's supposed to be some sort of hilarious joke. I just don't have the level of understanding to comprehend it. Apparently it's just me that doesn't get it. Was that the reason? So it wasn't by her choice. Just because she's a little doesn't mean she can't have a little. That's stupid of him. I thought for a second you were explaining Sodon's joke, but you weren't. Yeah, she loves Pokemon in multiple ways. Probably about good on the health. As I just said. Whoa, that's super messed up, man. If that were you, you would have been like, no, boy. No. I think you're still behind on the stream maybe a bit, Rye, or you're just typing a lot, so you can only type one thing at once. That does so much damage, my goodness. My defenses will also go up as I level up, too. I think I'm gonna go one more bar into health. Or one, not one more bar, one more, upgrade. What level am I, like 60? 56? Are you saying Zane's toxic, so she should let him go? I mean, I appreciate y'all, like, talking while I'm, like, doing this farming, because, like, it's kind of just the same thing over and over again. Like, yay, conversation. Alright, Grace, you gotta fill in Riley's silence. Pay me compliments, that's a good way to fill it in. I thought you said I'm asleep, and no, you're not allowed to sleep. My love will keep you awake. That could mean several things. I didn't realize I still had a ton of Firestorm left. That really was a be right back. By the way, the actual name of the character / race rise is Yoshi. So, you know, you were confused about that before. We just call him Yoshi because Racy said so. We know that, Zane. I'm giving the people in the chat something to talk about. Ordered discussion. How did I say what, Bay? By the way, I was taking that from Pokeball. Pokeball sounds like something else, which is what I typed. I'm probably gonna actually change off of Great Combustion because it takes too long. Nope, I didn't get a pillar right here where I need it. There we go. Why don't you discuss it? Okay, I have 7 full bars. I'll go up to 8. When does it start to slow down? I think at 30 it starts to slow down, the health upgrades. I'll check on that in a sec. I was gonna switch back to Great Chaos Fireball and I forgot. Yeah, these dudes are very weak to fire. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm making you question your Nico-ness. Do you want to be a fish, Nico? The amount of HP gain per level drops by 10 after 30. So I'm probably not going to go over 30 with my HP upgrades. Yeah, I've noticed that's how you measure time. What's your favorite animal, Rye? Oh, that was an accident. Oh, let's just continue running on ahead and we'll use Chaos Storm. Yeah, I know, you're definitely not one of the Nikos. Yeah. Specifically cat. Then there's like wolf girls, centaurs technically are, I guess, in that vein, um, as well. Anything that's basically like half human, half animal is considered in that vein. I feel like you have said on that makes sense for you. Yeah, Riley's a raccoon girl, if anything. Still a fog wall there. I want to see Riley dress up as a raccoon. Gracie dresses up as things. She'd probably help you. What did you send me, Riley? Uh-huh. Although not really the case with you most of the time. But for me, actually, kind of, yeah. It can. Depends. Yes, you would be Gracie and my baby raccoon. My and Gracie's. I'm not exactly trying to say that sentence grammatically correctly. Oh my god. Although you don't want to eat cookies now for some reason. Just because of a milk issue. I need to find out where more Firekeeper souls are. You can go up to +7, I think, and I don't think you can go any higher than that. Is there a health cap? I'm not sure. I think it might cap at 50. Every level up always puts your defenses up, though, no matter what. Pretty sure. What you talking about, girl? As in my girl. No, it's... You still gain it after 50, it just is reduced even more. So I guess you do keep gaining health all the way up to 99. It's just very little. Alright, I now have 8 bars. Does that 8th bar look like it's full? Because if so, I just want to leave it on that bar. I think it looks like it's the same size as the other one. Then I guess I'll pump my intelligence and endurance. Probably put my intelligence up a whole nother bar, and then put my endurance for a while. Just until I like feel like I'm done farming. As I said, this is probably going to be the whole rest of the stream. Are you gonna act as a cowgirl? And no, I don't mean the one like rides horses. Are you going to milk yourself? Why did I say that out loud? It sounds so weird. But you've seen the art and stuff, right? Why doesn't like that? Smooth McGroove went live. I shouldn't have said that. No one go watch his totally less entertaining stream than mine. Actually, he's amazing. If you want to do that, then I wouldn't hold it against you. I don't even know where you're streaming though. He's probably not doing a drum stream this late. He kind of does drum streams earlier in the day, and then later in the day he does like WoW beta. I think is the other type of stream he's doing. A lot more WoW beta, because honestly, setting up a game stream is a lot easier than setting up a music stream. Music streams tend to take more out of you. There's even something like drumming. He has a lot of stamina. He can drum for like, 4 hours straight, and he's good. But, you gotta like warm up, and music streams are just more work. Not something you can really do late at night if you have a semi-normal sleep schedule. Well, I've seen him starting these streams like at 4 in the morning. Not the music streams, the game streams. Milking is what you don't like. So satisfying. I knew you weren't gonna go watch the Smooth McGroove stream. That's for any people who are, I don't know, watching, not commenting. I know y'all who are commenting are loyal to me, right? And thank you, I appreciate you being here to the end, even though this is just boring soul farming. I think I told you this was coming, though. It's still more entertaining than doing it, by myself. I have to, have... I tend to actually have Smooth McGroove's drum streams on doing this farming. Because I can hear him talk and, hear the music. It's something that I can listen to, I don't have to watch. So I can actually look at the screen, what I'm doing. So I do still have to look at the screen, the game screen. I am actually going to put my attunement up one more slot. For now. By the way, I did check on it, and there are up to 10 spell slots. But you have to put like one more point each time into it. So like, you know, first you might put 2 points to get an attunement slot / spell slot. Then you might put 3, then you'll put 4, then you'll put 5, and so on. I think the last one I put was 4, so this time I'll have to put 5 into it. I just put 2, so I'll need like a few more level ups on the attunement slot. Yeah, I do want one more spell slot. At least. I might end up going up to 10, because this is like... This run is based around spells. It's a cowgirl. That's how it works for cowgirls. Apparently Riley has godlike power now. Or Sodon has godlike power, sorry. Thought Riley was the goddess in our midst. I think you scared Gracie. Oh, I was about to say, I think you scared Gracie off. Riley, don't be scared. Or Gracie, don't be scared. I can't speak. It's too late and too much soul farming. What time is it? Nearly 12. Gracie, you're still awake. You usually pass out by this point. You gonna get through a full stream? I think the last full stream you got through was you remember the one. You went to bed way too late that night. That was an accident, by the way. That using that firestorm at that point. It's magic, Rye. It's magic. Never believe it's not so. You know? I'm just getting these spears to sell them, I guess. They're probably only worth like 50 souls each or something. And the leather shield's what the hunter starts with. We actually have a boss we have to battle to get out of this place. There's not even like the boss of this place. Like, as a mini-boss. It's not too bad once you know how to do it, but I had a lot of trouble trying to figure out how to actually beat the boss. I'm gonna have to do this with spells. Yeah. just been edumacated, right? You've been one-upped incredibly. See, that's my girl who's smart and knows stuff. I know nothing about this stuff. This is why she's the smart one. I'll say intelligent one. We'll say that. Yeah, I know, babe. I know you know this stuff. That would be a lot of baby cows around. Then what do you do with the baby cows? I just looked at the live chat, like, words, and thought it said live Chan, and I was like, wait, what? I was very confused for a second. Just random fact. We got onto the... Everyone just marveled in the fact that we got into this subject from Mernikos. There we go. Got a 7th to 2-minute slot. They would kill the baby cows then, probably. Because meat is good. Are you behind in the stream again, Rye? So I said that a while ago. Thought I would be hit by one of the dudes. These are called the phalanx, by the way, if you wondered. What's the point of them? Unless you're gonna raise them into more cows, but that would take a while, wouldn't it? Well, not really a long while. They probably mature pretty fast, but... You have weird desires, Joey. It's alright. I would want a baby pig. Yeah, I have a bug bite on my arm. Should stop scratching it. It's really red now. Well, who cares what they will let you do? Riley will just hop the fence. Unless you mean they as in the cows won't let you pet them. Meh. Maybe better than baby horses. I haven't really paid much attention to baby hoofers. Was it called her ex-boyfriends? I'm sorry, that was amazing. No, cows are for eating. Pigs are for petting. What the farmers or cows say. She's gonna pet one no matter what the cow wants. Yeah, they will kill you, right? Even a baby cow is stronger than you. That's very true. She's dumb enough to do a lot of questionable things. Mainly with her emotions, but you know, still. Alright, I guess we're gonna go into, endurance now? Mainly for the stamina, but also the equip load's helpful. You hit the shield. You're gonna shag a cow? Because that's where you're from? I wonder how long I've been doing this farming. yeah, the endurance bar goes up, or the stamina bar, goes up a lot less than the health bar does. It's gonna take a little longer to get up to that 5th stamina bar, but that's what my goal is. I think these dudes actually might do more damage than, like, the Silver Knights. I have 200 defense, so maybe so. He should be asleep. Riley, why are you spamming me? Alright, if you say so, Ryan. I think I need to give you another discussion topic. Swordfish. Sea unicorn or weapon of mass destruction? I don't know where the memes comment came from. That was very random. By the way, Rye, I don't think you were here for this, but Gracie irresponsibly used her admin powers on the last stream. Or second to last stream. Most recent. Oh, okay. See, you're probably behind on the stream, so I don't know what you're referring to. I don't know, would sour candy affect you negatively somehow at 2 a.m.? I don't like sour candy in general, so if you're asking if you should have it in general, I would say no, but that's just my personal taste. She hid Sodon. I had to unhide him. She didn't even know how to unhide him. If you want the candy, I guess go get it. Y'all are stupid. I think that question is irrelevant. She did it. She is guilty. I shall have to punish her. I haven't punished her yet for it. She deserves some punishment, you know what I mean? Riley needs milk to go with her cookies. I told her just to get, like, lactate or lactose-free milk because it doesn't taste bad. It just tastes like sweet milk. My opinion's still not as good as whole milk, but it's something that wouldn't affect your seeming lactose intolerance. Morning. No idea how to pronounce that. Play de Morte MF. Is there something I can call you that's easier to say? And good morning. I don't know what time is in the morning. For me, it's technically morning now. I'm sorry you got so upset over milk. Weirdo. No offense. Like, why would you be offended by that? Yeah. I'm playing, technically it's just all range attacks, but most logical thing to do is to just do magic-based. A magic-based build. So it's based around sorcery and pyromancy. Because pyromancy doesn't require a stat to work. You just have to have a whole ton of souls to level up your Pyromancy Flame, so... it works out to use Pyromancy along with Sorcery. Whereas going Pyromancy and Miracles would be a little more difficult, because that's two different stats. I mean, you can have milk. It won't kill you. And as I said, there are other milk options that don't have lactose. You don't even want milk that often anyway, but which was your point. I guess we put one more upgrade into endurance. That puts us at 5 bars. Oh. That actually did hit. I'm surprised. You can have milk, just not dairy milk. It's fine. Jeez. Try it at least, and if you don't like lactose-free milk, then you don't have to have it, but try it. So that could be an option for you that you could be okay with. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand right in front of this dude and do it, and somehow he didn't get knocked into me, because logic. Sodan, you not been reading what Riley has been saying? Kinda somehow forgot that that dude was there, even though he's been there the entire time. Because reasons. $30,000 now. I guess I start pumping intelligence. I want to go up to... What do I need? 30... I need 30 something to cast Soul Spear. I'll check on it in a second. How much I need for Soul Spear. I think it's like 35. Might not be that much. So it costs 36 intelligence to cast Soul Spear. So 11 more intelligence to go, because I do want to get Soul Spear. I think I can also get some better sorcery stuff when I go to Seath's area. Because isn't there like a Crystal Soul Spear and a Crystal Catalyst? Something like that. I have never done a sorcery build, like, full in. I've only ever done a sorcery build past getting Logan, probably. So, I don't know the stuff for sorcery. I have to research. Yeah, I know, Rye. I was thinking that, too. I didn't hit any of them. That's really sad. Taking a food break for a sec. It's funny that the stream that's getting the most traffic is the one I'm just sitting there farming the same spot for an hour. Did Gracie get scared off or go to sleep? You're proud of her getting less sleep? Yeah, she lasted until like 3 in the morning. I wonder if I can equip another piece of Black Knight stuff. No. What did you eat? Your body, man, just weird. doesn't actually do damage to me, it just staggers me when they hit me from the... They hit into a flame pillar and they hit me. Okay, dude, I'm really considering... Okay, I love this game. There's a game... You know I love called Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I probably told Rye about it at some point. Anyway, considering, do I really want to stream this game? Because it's an amazing game. It's very much amazing for its storyline. Very storyline driven. The gameplay itself is very simple. It's a puzzle game. And it's very creatively done. The boss fights are all like puzzles, right? With the way that you do the movement. You control two characters at once, two brothers. Controlling them both at the same time. And the storyline is fantastic. But it's also super sad. Like, it starts out with the whole reason you're going on this quest in the first place is because your father is dying from sickness. And this is based in a time period where sickness is fatal. And this sickness, indeed, is especially fatal. One that he had. And it's all also told in gibberish. There is voice acting, but it's all the dialogue is gibberish, which is kind of interesting. But it's just like, it's a sad story, but it's such a good story. And I'm like, do I really want to do this to myself and play this game again? I think it's worth a stream. And it's only like a few hours long. It's a short game. It only takes a few hours to play. Maybe like 5 hours at most if you're kind of just slowly going through it. Since I've already played it and I probably can remember most of the puzzles, it probably would only take me a few hours. Did I get them all? I got them all in one storm that time. I have over 107,000 souls now. I don't know. Where'd everyone go? We're down to 4 people in chat. I count as one of them, I'm pretty sure, because I'm on the phone. So there's you, me, and Zane, I guess. And then maybe the other person who commented? I don't know. I don't know who's left. Is mine down up now? 28? Alright, getting closer. I did 2 of my health bars, my goodness. Was I getting poked by them? Because they don't do damage to me when they hit me off of the pillars, so... I don't know. Did I get hit out of my poise because he hit me a second time? I'm not even sure. I'm honestly only reversing Halloween to look better. I think you can summon someone for this boss fight too, like at the end, but I'm not actually going to fight the boss. The boss of this place is optional. You can leave without fighting the boss, but you do have to fight like a little mini boss that's blocking your way. This entire area is actually optional. We're here for the souls. Are you still taking the level up now? 30 something? 30,000 something. Everyone's sort of quieted down the chat now. You're finally bored of this soul farming? Everyone left? I could have done this off stream, but I felt like someone would accuse me of cheating if I had my stats leveled up, so I'm like... Also, it's probably more entertaining for me to do it on stream. So there. I don't know. I'm just playing it all on stream, why not? People don't have to watch this part if they don't want to, but we're having some pretty interesting conversations. Which is the more interesting part, is the conversation. Sane is now McDonald's. He will brainwash you. Yeah, you do, baby. $33,000 to level up now. Level 76. We're gonna be like... we need 7 more levels, so... We're gonna be 83 by the time we finish leveling intelligence. Alright, you commented now, Soda. Weird. Are you using your new computer yet? Ryan, I can probably help you get it set up if you need help. Raya's probably more versed in using Windows, but I'm probably more versed in using computers, so maybe together we could do something. I don't know. If you are using Windows, that is. Which is the standard operating system, so I assume. Could be using Linux, I don't know. Or Google OS. Which is a Linux-based system, I believe. Alright, if that's what you want to do, Rye. Whenabouts do you need me to be done with the stream? Alright, babe. You don't want to deal with it? I think you offered before, didn't you? Maybe I'm out of my mind there. I will make you be in the call with us. Screwing it up. Hey, he's the one screwing it up. He's the one touching it. Is that just a screen name, or is that her given name? Or a name she actually goes by in person? Those last two are kind of one question. An either-or question. Or something I didn't say. Sure, yeah, of course I do. We haven't really gotten to do much recently, so that'd be nice. I'm probably like good whenever at this point. I mean, I would like to get my intelligence up. That's kind of my goal right now. With leveling my stats is to get my intelligence up to 36. So I can use that soul spear later on when I go buy it, but I guess whenever after that, I could just stop there. Also, we're not talking about, like, right now, so don't. Okay, so that's her username. That's a nice username. Okay, that works. Road trip. Apparently, like, all of us in here except Rye, like, don't like their given name. Really. Alright, 6 more levels. We're getting there. At this point, it's taking like 5 runs through here to gain a level. Because it's like 40,000. Times 8-ish. So that's 5,000. Plus another 1,000. Plus another 1,000. So that's 7,000. Guess only get 7,000. Probably depends on how I kill them though, because as I said, if you kill them, if you do more than their health in one hit, then you get an overkill bonus of 20%, I believe. Soul absorption. Nice pun, Sodon. Unless you didn't mean that to be a pun. Eh, not the longest drive. I've had longer drives. My drive to you is a longer drive. People have opinions about names. Some just aren't into their given name. That's okay. You know what's funny? My parents tried to get a little offended. My mom, when I was thinking, like, I mostly just go by my dad's last name, as far as when I state my last name. And that's just because it's easier. I have a hyphenated name, both my mom and dad's name. And so it's really long, and everyone asks how to pronounce my mom's last name. Because it's a Swiss name, and my dad's name is Irish, and it's much easier to pronounce. So, I just use his last name, and she's not really offended by it. It was probably half a joke, too, and she was like, oh, so you're just gonna leave me out? Like, no, it's just way easier. And I don't want to have a complicated sort of thing with my name. Everyone asks how to pronounce the first name I go by, though, anyway, so... trade off. I don't know. See, Riley got it. I thought that was clever. Okay, I guess Sodon got it too. Alright, 31. I'm getting close. It's the final countdown. Or count up, because we're actually putting our stat up, but you know. Just one dude. Is it Father's Day? Is Father's Day in June? To a lowly 603 souls. Did not know that it was Father's Day. Oh my goodness, I'm being destroyed. If it drops a spear or shield, I don't really care. And I think that's the only drops that these dudes have, so it's fine. Oh, okay. In my relationship, do I get to celebrate on Father and Mother's Day? I guess you wouldn't know. You aren't in such a relationship. Can we just declare that we're both so that we can celebrate on both? Otherwise we collectively would only get the one day. That's not fair. Gracie, you disappeared. Did you fall asleep? And now you're up again, or where did you go, babe? Aw. Darn. If you just make it Parents' Day, that would make more sense. Because if it's supposed to celebrate like what a mother is and what a father is, as far as I'm concerned, both can do both. Like, cliche. Not cliche isn't the right word. I don't know. Societally approved or societally like normalized roles, I guess. Like, as far as what I think, the terms father and mother is subjective. Subjective to gender, not to actual roles, in my opinion. Yes, we're getting all opinionated up in here. Ooh, what were you reading? Were you reading the same thing you were reading yesterday? Hey, you asked the same question. Yeah, you're still reading the same thing. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, fire these two. Walk into the flame. Thank you. Walk into the lava pool on the wall. 38,000 souls to level up now. I not mean to use Firestorm. But it's entertaining when he just flies off. Technically not the category it's under. Okay. Yeah, it gets a lot of flack, but like It's kind of like Twilight, in a sense. It's subjective to your taste and interest, but if you can get past the societal hype over it, then, like, just look at the story for what it is. I mean, someone will always enjoy a story, no matter what it is. So, sure. I don't have the experience of if it's good in my opinion or not, but, not writing it off. It's probably in a very good story. I didn't mean it's Twilight as in the content, I mean it's Twilight as in the societal attitude. That reminds me, we haven't read in a while. It used to be I could identify Riley quite easily by her blue name, but now there's two of you, so I keep getting you two confused at first glance. Should I just demote Gracie just so I don't get confused over the blue text? Especially since she messed up with her powers. Love you too, Gracie. Ooh, ooh. Broken straight sword, best weapon in the game, obviously. I wanted to parry you. Okay. You keep sending me stuff, Rye. You make me look at all of those. Okay, then stop. Okay. Can make me look at that too? Gosh. So needy, right? Actually, that's not inaccurate. But not because you need me to look at stuff on the phone. That's fine. I'm so close. All this grinding is making me tired. And sore. Stop, crazy. You know, I barely notice when you type in caps anymore. God, what? Gracie, calm down, please. Or at all, please, Riley. Joking about which part? That you're not gonna do it? Good job calling attention to that typo. The Gracie, a singular Gracie. The one and only. Alright, we're almost there. We can be finished with this grinding now. You okay, Gracie? Join that book. Okay. You okay, Riley? Alright, I think we have enough souls now to level up the last 2 times that we need to. Hello, random dude. Oh no! I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna pop this soul. That wasn't enough souls. Alright, that's gonna be the last level up because I'm done with this. So, I'm gonna head my way out, and then I'll end it at the bonfire where we were before. Or I could also do it next time. I don't know. I can try right now. Actually, I probably shouldn't. With this setup. I need to go change my setup. This dude actually followed me all the way over here. But yeah, I sort of need my other spells. Alright, let's get our great soul arrows, our great heavy soul arrows, great chaos fireball, and great combustion. All the spears, all the large leather shields. Are we looking for again? Sorcerer's Catalyst. I guess I'll just take all these guys out so that, okay, this is gonna be sort of difficult, I think, because I don't think that I can target this boss's hands. So I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this. I guess I can just shoot him from range, like in the face. Yeah, that's the only place I can target, so... So I'm gonna bait him over here. And over here. Which isn't too difficult. The fire sitting there killed him. Alright, we may come back here later. I heard there's some sorceries here, so we might come back and get some sorceries a little later, if we need them. Okay. There is an exception to my rule here. And that's because the only way to get this guy to move is to jump attack him. That's the only way. So I'm gonna have to unequip something and do a jump attack, because that's the only way to get him to move. But it's not actually dealing damage to him, so I'm not really doing it in combat damage for him. I think there's someone behind me. Maybe I was wrong. I thought there were, like, different dudes in here. Maybe they're only here after you beat the boss? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sort of in trouble now. I need my Pyromancy Flame. Oh no, that doesn't open. Pyromancy hand, quick. There's too many things to go through. Yeah, okay. I had too many things in my inventory. Well, that was sort of a fail, but let's try this again. Do I just have to open the door from this side with like a key or something that I'll get? Locked by some contraption. Okay, I guess I have to like open it by turning something. I want to get my souls though. Which are all the way over here. Well, that's not very nice. Oh my god, stop shooting me. Okay, this guy actually isn't all that difficult. Magic in general, actually, is actually really powerful. Alright, so this is our optional boss. I think as long as we don't talk to her, we're good. Or hit her, obviously. Anyway. So this is how we leave this place. Jump. Do it. Jump off the bridge. That was a bad joke, I'm sorry. Although, that's actually what we're doing. Or we just magically appear outside the painting. Because magic. I think I can run down here and be fine without all those dudes chasing me fast and far enough that I can't hit the bonfire. Alright, and we're good. So this is going to end this stream. Yeah, we are now level 83. We have much upgraded stats now. Um, More health, more stamina, more attunement, more dexterity, so our spells are cast faster, which is the only reason the dexterity stat for. I think there's like also some scaling on our sources catalyst for. No, not on this one. Some of them have dexterity scaling, I think. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this stream. So thank you all for joining me. I don't know how long I farmed. Probably a couple hours is how long I farmed at this spot, which was about what I was expecting. And that's going to be the end of the stream. Next time, we're going to continue on through Anor Londo. Beat Anor Londo. Hopefully, we'll be able to take down Ornstein and Smo with not too much issue. We'll figure out our armor situation. This is my exact armor situation. I don't feel like I've gotten all figured out. Right now, we have 220 armor on. We're at like 200. Then we leveled up like 20 more times. So we've got a bunch of defense. I think it'll work much better probably against like the Silver Knights. I don't know exactly. We're also going to be able to get Havel's armor, which I think is much better than the Black Iron. I think it weighs more too, though. So we're gonna have to figure out our situation with our weird heavy armor, light armor mix that's gonna allow us to light roll. I mean, how much carry weight do we have? A lot. 115. So we have a ton of carry weight. And we're probably gonna level up our endurance some more too, so we're gonna have even more carry weight. But we'll see how it goes. The goal isn't to max out stats or anything, but I do want to have my main stats maxed out, which we're almost actually maxed out on intelligence now because we went up to 36. 40 is the soft cap, I guess it's called. And so that's where there won't really be any point in leveling it anymore because we won't get very much benefit out of it. The scaling increase goes up, I think, very little after 40, and so there's not really any point in investing into it anymore than after that. So, probably we're going to focus from now on endurance and intelligence as our main focus for our level ups. Otherwise, vitality maybe every once in a while, and dex every once in a while. But we don't really need anything else more than those 4 stats on this build at all. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you for joining me. This was kind of a more conversation-oriented stream than gameplay-oriented stream because a lot of the gameplay was just farming those souls. We can also come back later with better items that will help us farm those souls more effectively. So if we do need to boost our stats up higher, get that, like, if we need that 50 vitality, or if we need that more carry weight or endurance, then we can do that. Don't know how Gwen's gonna go. Gwen has really huge arcing attacks and jump attacks. He likes to jump at you. And we can't riposte him. So if we do get a parry in, then it's just going to be parry, back up, hit you with a soul arrow or something. I think he's weak to fire, though, which is weird because he wields fire. So you'd think you'd have a resistance to fire, but I think his main magic weakness is fire. So we're probably just going to be like Great Combustioning him in the face a few times. I think he dies really quickly to Great Combustion. That's the other thing we're going to do with souls is we're going to level up our Pyromancy Flame. It's level 10. I'm going to max it out, so we're also going to use souls for that. And then we're just going to buy a whole bunch more spells, probably, or some more spells. So we're probably going to end up coming back to Anor Londo, going back in the Pain World after we finish Anor Londo, and do some more farming for a little while. Maybe get in there, get like 200,000 souls or something, and see how we can distribute that amongst our things that we want to buy. We're going to also get 50,000 souls from the Ornstein and Smo boss fight, which is the boss fight of Anor Londo. We get double teamed. They take us on with their giant hammer and long spear, trying to smash straight through us. So we're going to see how well that goes. I'm going to try and go for getting Ornstein's armor and soul. The soul not really mattering as much. I think it's only melee weapons. But the armor we can potentially use, because I think it's still heavy armor, but I think it's lighter still. I mean, I think all the boss armors are heavy armor, actually. Because all the bosses are, like, big. But I think we could use that armor somewhat effectively. I think it has good stats, and it's a lighter heavy armor. Like, it's more around the 9 spot, more like the Great Iron, I think, is. The Great Iron might just end up being more effective. We already have it. We wouldn't have to buy it. We can check out the stats if we do actually get access to it. Depending on if we kill Ornstein or Smo last is going to determine which soul we get and which armor we can buy afterwards. Because a dude that we met in the depths sells boss armors of the bosses that you can purchase armor of. And so we can go and see if we can get Ornstein's from him. But Ornstein tends to die first. He has lower health and is just is a little bit more spongy. So if he dies first, then that could be just how it goes. Because I'm also summoning Solaren. That boss fight's much easier with Solaire, and Solaire actually tends to take down Ornstein pretty well for some reason. But if he leaves Ornstein alone, then we should be good. I also just realized I was battling Smo like the entire last time I did this boss fight, and he was battling Ornstein, but the boss bar of whoever is not killed first refills anyway, so you kind of have to take down one first. So that was kind of useless. I don't know why I was doing that. For some reason I keep thinking they're gargoyles or something, and one health bar stays the same when you take down the other. I don't know. Anyway. We're gonna go for taking down Smo first. Oh, that's why I was trying to take down Smo, because I want to take him down first. But Ornstein ended up dying to Solaire. Solaire killed them all on his own somehow. And then died soon after to Smo. Anyway. I'm done rambling. I'm also probably hearing... You're also probably hearing me from a distance because I was standing up. Because I need to stand up after playing this game for a few hours straight. So I always do my little ramble at the end from standing away a bit. But you're welcome for the fun tonight, I guess. Glad it was fun for you. And this is where we're going to end out. Sit at the bonfire one more time. Refresh anything that needs refreshed. We're going to head out here as soon as we get back to the menu and I can quit the game so I can stop the stream. Yeah, next time, Anor Londo and potentially beyond. I don't know how long it'll take me in Anor Londo with this build. Because, I mean, I don't tend to parry the knights anyway, but the knights are fast. So trying to stay away from them could be difficult. Long enough to cast my spells. Hopefully we'll do a lot of damage with the sorcery, though, now that we have 36 intelligence. We did a lot of damage to the Tower Knight that we fought, but that was with Pyromancy. Because Chaos... was it called? Giant Chaos Fireball is overpowered. So yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Thank you for joining.